everyone, I'm Witold Krasny. I'm product manager at Cosmotech, and very happy to be with you to share about maintenance optimization and going beyond reliability-centered maintenance. So I like to start with a few words about this picture. We hear often that our world is evolving very fast in connectivity, in digitalization, overall in complexity. And in fact, Yuval Noah Harari wrote in his 25 Lessons for the 21st Century that if you feel overwhelmed and confused about the global predicament, well, you are in a right track. And I find that sentiment applies quite well for asset-intensive industries, asset-intensive companies, as the stakeholders must deal with first data, a flood of newly generated data, or also a challenging data requirement roadmap. They must deal also with transverse and transparent decision making, and that's the necessity to break down organizational silos and associated friction, and that's particularly the case in production management versus maintenance management, and I'll get back to that in a second. And they must deal with a certain uncertainty. The decision makers are faced with a highly unknown and ever-evolving environment, and they need to progress cautiously. So overcoming these challenges is a necessity for every organization, and as a result, new trends for asset maintenance optimization are emerging. So these upcoming changes are very exciting, and they very strongly rely on people and on organizations. But the great thing is that technology can help a lot, and not actually just with data-intensive methods. So I would like to share with you the way we see it coming at Cosmotech, along with our key industry users and customers. So we all observe a general move to using analytics to plan maintenance in order to switch from predetermined maintenance towards condition-based and reliability-centered maintenance. By doing so, maintenance managers benefit from good insights at asset risk, and they are able to generate detailed maintenance plannings that maximize asset availability. But the key challenges remain, which cannot be solved by FMICA frameworks or criticality analysis frameworks coupled with top-class IoT technology alone. And these challenges are how to overcome the lack of collaboration between maintenance planning managers and production planning managers, and how to better integrate financial and production inputs in the maintenance planning process. This trajectory, which emphasizes the notion of return on asset and of asset productivity, has been recently formalized and put forward by Gartner as financially optimized maintenance. And this is not an easy task. Apart from requiring the adequate organizational process, data models should be consistent, and they should efficiently manage the organization's vertical breakdown with the ability to preserve operational granularity even at a strategic level, and that's the necessary vertical interconnections in orange here. And they should allow a dialogue of highly dynamic and heterogeneous inputs and constraints related to maintenance and production plannings. And that's the necessary horizontal interconnections in blue. And that would be very easy if we weren't in a complex, fast-changing business environment where disruptions occur, as we are experiencing actually in the current unprecedented sanitary crisis. So in particular, we hear a lot from our customers that despite the tremendous possibilities of AI, looking only at the past data to build a fully informed insight into the future is just not reliable enough. So can technology help? The answer is yes. In fact, there is key complementarity to AI that offers great potential to leverage big data investments, and this is simulation. The key role of simulation in maintenance optimization and its capability to represent virtually alternative, hypothetical business scenarios and disruptions that describe our possible futures. Moreover, what system-oriented simulation provides is the answer to the key challenges mentioned earlier. That's vertical connection between strategy and operations with a preserved granularity and accuracy of processes simulated transversely. So Cosmotech fits in that space by providing simulation technology and coupling it with optimization algorithms that help in reaching prescriptive how-to industrial plans for maintenance optimization. Along with our current users and customers, we are currently progressing in this asset performance journey. The road is long, as you can imagine, but we're really happy to have reached key milestones successfully that are already bringing value. In the manufacturing vertical with Renault, we have been testing a variety of obsolescence management contexts to optimize CapEx trajectories and are working on determining both how worker skill management and spare parts management affects the performance of an integrated asset plan that includes production, maintenance, and renewal projects. We're seeing actually very promising results here on the ability to save TOTEX on the midterm on the programmable logic controller scope. And in a water management vertical with Veolia, we have been investigating the robustness of OPEX budgets and O&M schedules to CapEx project planning while complying with highly critical production requirements characterized by complex network schemes. And that's, for example, the water supply in the Paris region, operating an old and critical infrastructure in which emergency production buffers play a key role. So all in all, we strongly believe that there is great value in realizing this vertical connection between strategy and operations with preserved granularity and accuracy of processes simulated transversely in order to improve asset productivity and reach financially optimized maintenance.